Who are the wizards? Asked Dorothy.
Oz himself is the great wizard, whispered the witch. He is more powerful than all of us. He lives in the city of emeralds.
Dorothy was going to ask another question, but just then the Munchkins, who had been standing silently by, gave a loud shout and pointed to the corner of the house where the Wicked Witch had been lying.
"What is it?"
asked the little old woman, and looked and began to laugh. The feet of the dead witch had disappeared entirely, and nothing was left except for the silver shoes.
"She was so old," explained the Witch of the North, "that she dried up quickly under the sun. That is the end of her. But the silver shoes are yours, and you can now wear them."
She reached down and picked up the shoes and, after shaking the dust out of them, handed them to Dorothy.
"The Wicked Witch of the East was proud of those silver shoes," said one of the Munchkins, "and there is some magic on them. We do not know what type of magic it is, however."
Dorothy carried the shoes into the house and placed them on the table. Then she came out again to the Munchkins and said, "I am anxious to get back to my aunt and uncle, for I am sure they will worry about me. Can you help me find my way back to them?" The Munchkins and the witch first looked at one another and then at Dorothy, and then shook their heads.
"At the east, not far from here," said one, "there is a great desert, and none who tried crossing it have lived to tell the tale." "It is the same in the south," said another, "for I have been there and seen it. The south is the country of the Quadlings."
"I am told," said the third man, "that it is the same in the west, and that country, where the Winkles live, is ruled by the Wicked Witch of the West, who would make you her slave if you entered her realm."
"The north is my home," said the old lady, "and at its edge is the same great desert that surrounds this land of Oz. I'm afraid, my dear, you will have to live here."
Dorothy began to sob. She felt lonely among all these strange people. Her tears seemed to grieve the kind-hearted Munchkins, for they immediately took out their handkerchiefs and began to weep also. As for the little old woman, she took off her cap and balanced the point on the end of her nose while she counted
1, 2, 3,
in a solemn voice. At once the cap changed to a piece of paper, on which was written in big white chalk marks, "Let Dorothy go to the city of emeralds." The little old woman took the piece of paper from her nose, and having read the words on it, asked, "Is your name Dorothy, my dear?" "Yes," answered the child, looking up and drying her tears.
"Then you must go to the city of emeralds. Perhaps Oz can help you."
"Where is this city?" asked Dorothy.
"It is exactly in the center of the country, and it is ruled by Oz, the great wizard I told you of."
"Is he a good man?" inquired the girl anxiously.
"He is a good wizard. Whether he is a man or not, I cannot tell, for I have never seen him."